White House approves official's testimony after contempt threat. Washington, the Trump administration has agreed to allow a former White House personnel security director, who housed Democrats threatened with contempt, to testify on May 1, a de-escalation move after President Donald Trump said he would ignore all the subpoenas. White House counsel Pat Cipollone sent a letter Friday to Rep. Jim Jordan of Ohio, the ranking Republican on the House Oversight Committee, saying that Carl Klein, the former White House personnel security director, would answer questions for the panel's investigation of security clearance issues in an on-the-record interview next week. The White House had blocked Klein from showing up for a subpoenaed deposition earlier this week, leading Chairman Elijah Cummings, DMD, to announce that he'd hold Klein in contempt for ignoring a compulsory Hill summons. Cipollone's offer is unlikely to mollify panel Democrats. He said the scope of the interview would be limited to policy and practices of the Security Clearance Office. But Democrats have already received broad briefings on office practices. They want to grill Klein on specific decisions he made to grant security clearances to several top Trump officials after his subordinates raised red flags about their qualifications. A whistleblower from his office, Tricia Newbold, told the committee she and her team counted at least 25 such situations over the past year, where what she viewed as unmerited approvals were granted despite concerns about blackmail or other exposures. One of those individuals was Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, who serves as a senior advisor to the president. Newbold said Klein and the office's practices under the Trump administration had potentially put the nation's most guarded secrets at risk. Klein no longer works in the security office. His lawyer has pushed back on these accusations but could not be reached for comment. The White House's relent on the matter came after Jordan on Friday made a personal plea for Klein's appearance, an unusual move for one of Trump's fiercest defenders on the Hill. Republicans last Congress had joined Democrats in wanting to investigate the matter, but since Democrats took the majority, Cummings and Jordan have locked horns near constantly. But a Republican aide familiar with Jordan's thinking said he was hoping to de-escalate the rising standoff between House Democrats and the White House. This week alone, after all, Trump officials blocked or announced they would block a series of subpoenaed individuals from cooperating with House investigations. Should such a precedent stand, future administrations could do the same thing. Even as Jordan moved to play a mediator role between the two sides, he blamed Cummings for the situation, not the Trump White House. He has noted that Klein had agreed to appear voluntarily before he was subpoenaed and accused Democrats of an orchestrated inter-branch confrontation. Oversight Democrats did not return request for comment. Article continues below. Let's block ads. Why?